Hello again, welcome back to the spare room. It's been a pretty wet couple of weeks. We've had some rain. And what do you do when it's wet? You sit at home and you have a look on eBay. You look out the door. You think you need something to brighten up your life. So you spend some money. And eventually I bought a mill. And it turned up after 10 days of being on the back of a truck. It come from Port Kembla, which is way down the other side of Sydney. And now it's been here a couple of days and I've had time to move it around and a bit more of a look. I thought I'd shoot some video and show everybody. So here it is, guys. So this is the mighty Centec Type 2. It's a very early one and it's a very heavy one. This machine I think was built about 1946. It's a Centec 2, not a 2A, which is quite a popular common mill. And there are a few differences and we can have a look at that in a minute. It's only a little mill. It stands about 24 inches tall off the bench. I haven't got it on the bench yet because it's incredibly heavy. It weighs about 120 kilos, which is 250 pounds roughly. And it's solid cast iron. So let's have a look. It's a horizontal mill. The head comes off and there was a vertical head sold to go on this machine, but finding one in this day and age is a little bit difficult. There might be options to make one and we don't know whether that's going to happen or not. It's got a 1-inch arbor in here and we'll have a bit more of a look at that soon. And it's got a set of quick release half nuts on this hand wheel so that the rapid traverse works. Lead screws are all 8 TPI, which means that one turn is 125 thou, and there is, if you have a look, one of those hand wheels is missing off this side here, but that's a project. Looking at the motor and drive, it's fairly primitive compared to the 2A and there's no actual gearbox involved. It's just a belt change. That's all pretty doable and it keeps the machine weight down. It's got a pretty solid and very powerful motor on it, I think, for its size. If we have a look, the table here is about 300 long and about 100 wide. Centec was made in England after the Second World War and they were improved quite a lot to the Centec 2C was pretty smart and quite a bit bigger milling machine. A couple of things on this that are a little bit unique. It's got a handle on the back here which is used to raise and lower the table. That's a little bit primitive and probably needs a little bit of work. I'm not sure even if that's original, but I don't think this model had a worm and wheel on the back to lower the table, so whether that's an improvement that we work on for a bit later on, I'm not real sure. Raising and lowering the table is pretty easy though. We've got an adjustment screw here and it'd be short work to make another one of these for a dial test indicator to operate on here, so that we can tell how far we've moved everything. We plug it in and give it a bit of a run, and it could be a hard spot in that belt after all this time, and I think that might be something to do with why we've got a bit of vibration there. I think we can sort that out though. But all in all, it looks like a pretty serviceable, nice machine. It's in pretty straight condition. There's no damage. To the T-slots, and there's no real major parts missing. Most of the knobs and hand wheels are there. I guess as time goes on we'll get it up on a bench and probably look for a vertical head, or think about making one. And if anyone knows where there is one, or knows where there's any inch bore horizontal milling cutters at the right price, maybe we could talk. But apart from that, that's just a quick update. There will be more on the metal spinner soon. I've got to get out and go and get some gas. Actually very, very near to be finished. Somewhere in this cupboard I've got a faceplate that I've got to find and dig out and adapt that. But apart from that, we're getting close to that, and there will be more on this as time goes on. But this week things have been a bit crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be kind to each other, and more soon.